let's say hi, who we are.
Okay. Hi, who we are.
I love it.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Donley Auctions Unfiltered podcast. It is Halloween weekend. Stay tuned for some interesting things that might happen today. You never know, right? I'm Susan.
And I'm Randy Donley. And yes, we are here after an auction. Crazy week.
Busy.
Because we had a great auction. Everything went well. We had some real highlights. All you have to do is go to our website and you can see prices realized, DonleyAuctions.com. But look at what we've got going on right now. It looks like a bomb hit this place because...
Let me just tell you though, this is organized like you wouldn't believe.
Organized chaos. Yes.
Ask us where anything is located and we can tell you. Everything here is getting shipped.
So
that's how much stuff is going out.
Everything is sold. Michelle's been busy with her crew getting everything organized in piles because most people bought more than one item, so we have to make shipping piles now before it actually goes into the other room for actual shipping.
So this is good, so they can see that, you know, it's not like we're not hurrying to try to get stuff shipped out. This takes several days just to get this part going.
Just to get organized.
So we usually need about up to 3 to 4 weeks to get stuff packed and shipped and get everybody quoted. So thanks everybody in advance for your patience, but we are not Amazon where we can ship it overnight, but we do have a very small but mighty team who's going to get the job done for you.
That we do.
So
we've got a lot of fun today because a little later you're going to be seeing Mike talking about the Native American and Wild West auction. A lot of items coming actually out of the Wild West town, never before offered for sale. So we've got Mike you'll be seeing.
This was one of the most popular displays at the Wild West town in the museum collection. We've referred to this as a law and order display, which kind of speaks for itself. The main focus of this cabinet is this grouping here. These are death masks of famous outlaws. Some of them were hung, some of them were killed, and the man who made them was, his name was Arthur Frasier, who made the death masks. And he ended up going to work for Marshall Fields in their display department, making mannequins and such for them over there. He was so good at this work. But that grouping there is one of a kind, actually. They used this, I guess there were originally more masks. There were probably, I think we said there were 60 of them made, which toured with a circus called Pop Palmer's Freak Circus, toured America and Europe around the turn of the century. And this is all that's left of the collection, these 6 here. We were lucky enough to get them. The others just got damaged and lost over the years. So that's probably a highlight of this cabinet. Other nice things we have here is we have an original American Express strongbox. These would have been on the trains. What makes this one really unique is we actually have the key for it too. The keys are always missing. They're usually open, but the keys are always missing. And it takes a very unique key to it too. Other things in here, we have an original stagecoach bill for freight from I forget where that was from the Malheur Stage Company, operated between Baker City and in California. Over here we got law and order things, original badges displayed over here, a bulletproof armor. That was originally English armor, and they were sold off as surplus, Cromwell period, and they were sold off as surplus. And you can see there's a couple dings in it where it looks like they stopped a couple bullets on there that we've got circled there. Other things, handcuffs and leg irons and such. So the whole display tells a story. This is going to be broken up into individual lots and sold as part of our Wild West collection coming up November 22nd and 23rd. The telegraph key is made by Tillotson Company. It's a very rare telegraph key. They were out of New York, and they made very early telegraph company. Next to it is a copy of a Western Union telegram. That's what they would have done. They actually printed those on strips of paper. The ticker tape machines, like the one we just sold at our last auction, printed out the strip, and then they would cut the strips and paste them on the paper, and that's how the telegram was delivered. And when it says stop instead of period, they would always put stop, the word stop. Dynamite crates sell well, but People don't realize older dynamite crates are dangerous because of that nitroglycerin leaches out of the dynamite when it gets hot and into the wood. There's been instances, I've never seen it, I've never heard of it, but I've read about it. There's been instances where somebody dropped a crate and it's exploded. Yeah, because of the nitroglycerin in it. Another favorite display at the Wild West Town Museum was the Cowboy movie star display. And actually, this is all items that were used in the silent movie era at the Luben Studios in Pennsylvania. Luben was an early pioneer in filmmaking, and the movie industry actually started on the East Coast and then moved west when they found out on the West Coast they could film year-round and they didn't have to put up with the weather. So this item here, these items here are from a man by the name of Harry May. Harry May was a cowboy movie actor for the Luben Studios, and there's pictures of him over here, surrounded here. These were the items that he wore in the Luben movies. Now, the reason we were able to acquire all these is because of Harry married a younger woman, and by the time she was an old woman, Harry had passed, but she had kept all of his items in the trunk, and she had read an article about us, my brother and I, with the Wild West Town, and she contacted us, and Randy drove out to Pennsylvania and met her and purchased the items which we've had on display here. So you have hats, chaps, boots, all type of great items here. But the centerpiece of it is this loving cup here. It's to Jacob May, who was Harry's father, from the Luben Studios, presented to him from the Luben Studios. Now, Jacob owned a saloon across the street from the Luben Studios, and that's where they filmed a lot of the fight scenes for the Westerns. So in appreciation, Luben's manufacturing Luben Studios presented Jacob May with this loving cup in appreciation for helping them out. Now, when Luben decided to move west, Luben Studios, they didn't last long. They went bankrupt. But before they went bankrupt, they were moving west, and with all the other movie companies that were moving west, and his father Jacob did not want Harry to leave, so he said to him, "If you stay here, I'll buy you your own saloon." So here's a picture down here of Harry on the left in his outfit as a cowboy actor, and on the right as a successful saloon operator. So that's what he did. He stayed in Pennsylvania and operated a saloon. So these are all his items. These will be coming up, actually, we have a movie memorabilia auction. The date hasn't been set yet, but these will be coming up in the movie memorabilia auction, because not only do we have these Luben items, but we've acquired another big Luben archive out of Florida, which has never before been seen stuff. It's really some great items in that too.
And actually, we go, Susan, you didn't come along, but
What did I miss?
a B-17 bomber
I heard.
right down the road. So you're going to see the fun
Can't wait to see that.
Of that. And we acquired some fun stuff for the Bannister auction, which is coming up in February.
February 7th, yep.
Big auction. We're off right now to a fun location. I mean, this is the fun of the job. We're off to go look at some military relics, World War II type stuff. The gentleman we're going to see his current project is he's working on a B-17 bomber. Yes, you heard it, a World War II B-17 bomber. Absolutely incredible. There's less than 50 of these left in the world. Really? And this gentleman has been restoring this about 40 years already, and now it's getting close to completion. So we're going to go see what's going on at the B-17 project. But we are pulling up to the barn. Behind the barn, there's some wings back there and everything. I mean, we're going in, remember, to look at a B-17 bomber from World War II. Pretty darn cool. As we pull up, you see this massive set of wings here. Amazing. Let's go in and see Mike. All others will be bombarded. Okay, we're coming into the workshop.
How you doing?
Hey, Mike. Good to see you. We're here today. We'll talk about the B-17 just a little bit, but or a lot. But there's other items we want to show you. But this is your baby. This is the...
Yes, this is what we are restoring and have been for quite a few years. It's a B-17E that was built in 1941. And we found it in a scrapyard in Maine, and they had cut it all apart and luckily didn't melt it down, and we found it, and we've been putting it back together ever since.
Now, I have heard there's less than 50 of these in the world. Is that a fact?
That's a fact, yes.
An incredible piece of history. I mean, I'm just absolutely blown away. But you've been working on this for years and years, and are those the wings out in front that we passed?
No, those are C-47 wings.
Oh, so you got another plane here.
Well, those we're storing that for somebody else.
Wow, ambitious. Now, as we walked in, I saw what appears to be, is this the ball turret for this airplane?
Yeah, that is the ball turret that goes on the bottom of the airplane.
So this was on the belly of the plane.
Yep.
And of course, the plexiglass that we see up front is the nose turret.
Correct.
Machine gunners and...
Yeah, they would have machine guns coming out through the nose and some through the side here.
So this huge metal piece that we're looking at, this is the tail to this plane?
Yep, that's the vertical fin.
Wow.
So that ends up going on top of the back end of that.
That's absolutely incredible. And what would the wingspan of this plane
It's a
be?
little short of 104 feet.
That's incredible. That's longer than the length of this building, isn't it?
Each section is 72 feet, so yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Would,
Absolutely incredible. What an ambitious project. On such an ambitious project like this, is this something you're always looking for benefactors and donors to help along with the restoration?
Absolutely. And parts and funding. And all that.
Parts. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but if you have anything in B-17 parts, please contact us so we can put you in touch with Mike, because, you know, is there any one thing in particular that you said, oh, if I could find this, I need it?
We need early style bomb racks. We need 30 caliber ball socket gun mounts, some pilot seats, just off the top of my head.
Just never know. I mean, we've got tens of thousands of people watching the podcast, and who knows, just like this. Who would believe this is so close? I mean, we're just miles away, and I've always heard about this project. It's been rumored, you know, for years and years, but really our first time here. It's just absolutely incredible. What have you got for us that you thought might fit into our upcoming military auction?
Well, we just did a cosmetic restoration of a Link Trainer from the early 40s. This guy here.
So this is a trainer.
Yes, this was an instrument trainer during World War II.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but would just about every pilot would have to go through this if they're going to be instrument rated during the war?
Correct.
Wow, and is this pretty much what they all look like? This is actually that vintage piece?
Yes.
So what would you estimate this one, 40 what?
It's probably like a 43 or so.
43, wow. So that's right in it, because of course what we're doing is we're putting together some really neat, cool stuff for the D-Day auction that we're doing in February. So is this a piece that we'd like to put into that auction?
Yes, it would be.
Fabulous. Now this, what was the original operation of this? This went up and down and tilted and everything?
Yeah, these were air driven. We've only tested the blower works, and of course it was a 3-axis airplane, so you know it spins, and it would go up and down, and if you undo the lock, it would also move sideways and bank just like a real airplane.
Oh, that is so cool.
The control stick is hooked up to these control surfaces so you can move them around so the instructor can see what you're doing.
Wow. And what is this? Is this canvas?
Yeah, these are...
so it's all a fabric?
All fabric covered. It's a wooden structure, except the bottom is all metal.
Wow.
For weight. It's very heavy.
Oh, this is so neat. Now, you talk about World War II history.
Yeah.
Geez Louise, if you want great aviation World War II history, this is it. Watch our upcoming auction, because this is just absolutely too incredible. I mean, but we'll have it at our site. It'll actually be at Donley Auctions during the auction, and we'll be photographing it extensively, the inside and everything, because this does not still have all the instrumentation, and
No,
it's got
there's
a
some
few
instruments
pieces
missing,
in there,
yeah.
but this is just absolutely incredible.
But it's got all the other parts, seats and stick and all the other stuff. So,
Now, again, I know, Mike, this isn't for sale, but tell us what's right behind our cameras so that we can turn around.
the thing on the right here is an engine nacelle off our right inboard wing.
Oh,
And that green thing is the engine mount. So the engines actually would mount onto that. And there'd be a big oil tank in there, which
okay,
is right over there.
gotcha. And this
And
is,
that is the tail gun compartment. That's considered a stinger tail. So it would go in reverse on the back of the airplane.
this is for your airplane?
It is for our airplane, yes.
Oh my God, so this is the tail gunner
Yeah.
off of your B-17? Wow, wow. Boy, would I like to have just that, let alone the whole plane. I mean, I just, again, can't comprehend all this. Now, we're going to look at a few more things, but I want to get back to, this is an ongoing project, all kinds of funding that you must need. I mean, I can't imagine how this must drink money.
Yeah.
Routinely, I mean, do you find stuff to sell and help fund this? Or?
Yeah, we have a few sponsors, and then we make airplane art for one of the sponsors.
Wow.
And so it's mostly nose art panels, and he has an artist paint different nose arts and sells them.
How neat.
It's
How neat.
yourairplane.com is his site,
Okay.
and so we make a lot of stuff for him.
And talking about airplane art, you've got a desk to show us.
Yes, we have
Let's move on. Mike, I got to stop you. What do we see here? What is this?
This is the left inboard wing section, and that has not been disassembled. What we just showed you, that engine nacelle, is one of these here. And that came off the right wing, which is behind there. That one's been disassembled.
So this is for your airplane?
Yes, all this goes onto this airplane.
Oh my God. So just try to imagine, folks, the size. Look at this. The size. I just can't even imagine how you maneuver this stuff around. What kind of equipment it must take just to move this stuff.
Very carefully.
Wow. And you know, Susan's always accusing me of, big, heavy antiques. Well, I have to say, Mike, you make my operation look small. I'll tell you what I do in comparison to this. This is just absolutely incredible, jaw-dropping. I'm so glad, Mike, that you've allowed us to see this. But onto the desk.
This is a desk made out of a C-47 horizontal.
So this would be a World War II, a
Yes.
C-47.
Yeah, and we left the original paint on it. It looks like it was a two-tone camouflage at one time.
Wow. Okay, so now if you're not getting the concept of this is a wing section, but it's vertical now. But you have fabricated stands,
Legs. Yeah.
legs for the desk, so you tip it down and you've got a wing desk. How cool is that? You talk about the ultimate man cave piece, or if you've got a corporate office, especially anything in the aviation industry. But Mike, one thing I love about this right now is the fact that you've left the original patina and everything on this,
Yes.
so the new owner can make the decision, leave it original or buff it out. We see these, most of the wings that I see now are total manufacture. They don't even start out with a
real
World
piece.
War II piece. They make the whole thing, make it look like a wing. here's the real deal. And you have a choice of having all the World War II original, what's left of the paint and patina on it, or you can always buff it out and turn it shiny if that's what you choose to do. But the nice thing is, you see, you're getting an original World War II C-47?
Yep.
C-47 wing. Wow. Just too cool. And again, so this and the trainer we're going to put in the February auction.
Okay.
So we're back here in front of this fabulous project, this B-17. What an immense project and such a worthy goal. I just can't imagine. But what I would like to say out there is, if you have some, and that's not why you called me here, I know that. He never once asks for anything, but I'm going to ask for him. If you have any spare funding and you'd like to help on this project, or if you know anybody who would like to sponsor and donate money to this, again, there are no more. They're all known.
Right.
This is something that would be so much fun to be part of. So, like I say, if you can help out with this project,
We have a Facebook page that's B-17 Desert Rat Restoration.
fabulous.
And you should be able to get a hold of us through that.
And again, Donley Auctions is behind this 100%. Mike is a local right here. Again, we're so proud of what you're doing. It's just such a worthy project. So thank you for your time, and good luck at the auction. We need you to buy these items because that money goes directly to this project,
Yes.
correct? And you get, look at what you get in return for helping fund this. Fabulous. Don't miss it. Where would you find a training simulator from World War II? Only at Donley Auctions, of course.
I got a dog. He did not sell again.
You better not.
Well, no, he is not for sale.
Actually, we were set up also at a show at Sun City, and
Not for sale.
Ryan and Karin were there, all working that event, and Lillian.
Yeah, I heard they were slammed with people and questions and asking advice and appraisals and evaluations. What a great show.
And once again, thank you, Sun City residents, because we did get some great consignments.
Some great leads.
From this show.
It's been a crazy day. Just been running around at the Consumer Showcase. Consumer Showcase is kind of the Sun City showcase to show off all the local businesses and all that stuff. We set up. This is my fourth time running the show now. New people meet you meet the same old people, but we get new leads each time. Just like 4 times today, I think I've heard military. We got 2 cars, advertising, ton of Coke stuff. But if you guys got any stuff, give us a call now, because me working in marketing, I like to advertise this stuff early, get it out there so as many eyes can see it. So we'll see you at the auction.
Oh, they're all cats?
You film.
Who said that?
Keep the merchandise coming in. Remember, if you've got one item or an entire collection, contact us as soon as you can.
Yeah, give us a call at 815-923-7000 or email us at consign@Donley Auctions. It'll be right here on the screen. But I also want to tell everybody where you're going to be soon. You're going to Florida. You're going to Indiana. Where else? You guys are
California,
going to Tennessee.
So if you're out of state, contact us, because we can make a stop out at your place, see your collections and what all you have.
That's all within the next couple months at the most.
That, right.
California, Florida, Indiana, Tennessee.
Shortly.
Yeah. So you go see these guys.
We'll come and see you. I hope you've enjoyed today's podcast. We're always trying to give you some fresh perspective on auction world, and I would have to say happy Halloween. And so for now,
I'm Susan.
and I'm Randy Donley,
And we'll see you at the auction.